you want the password for that, it's just... Yeah, so just... Okay, Craig, the password for the AO3 account is the same as for our YouTube account. Make sure to keep this in the video.
Do
the
not
password
put
for
that
our...
in the video. We will get hacked. Do not.
As long as we don't tell them the password for our YouTube account.
That is the lowest stakes hack ever. Oh no, they hacked
Honestly,
into our
it's
AO3
so
account with nothing on it.
And our
gonna do?
YouTube
Upload
account
bad
with
things?
things on it.
Upload cringe.
Upload cringe.
They
You think you can
can't
out
use
cringe
we already
us?
have.
You think you can stop us? By the way, did you two do vocal warm-ups? I'm gonna keep
No, I had
bugging
a
you about
panic
that.
attack instead.
Oh,
So
I'm not sure that'll work, but... Shut
I
up.
was going to, and then there was a
I-
spider, and then I couldn't walk into my own bedroom.
I don't think
Okay.
vocal warm-ups will help us in any capacity in regards
It'll
to
help
this
us stop-
particular.
It'll
It might
help
not help
with
my
this.
stuttering.
Oh
Mine
yeah.
Well, it ha-
Dyslexia.
I also I have stuttering issues too, and it helps me. So I don't know, but it also helps clear up your voice
Yeah.
and makes you more audible, and you can read better. Like I did mine today.
This is
already.
sponsored by Audible.
No, it's not. No one.
It
We
will
not
never
accept a
be.
sponsor from. I refuse to accept a sponsor from anything Amazon owns.
We'll accept a
Yeah,
sponsor
Fuck
no.
those
once.
guys.
Even if it was like not Audible wasn't Amazon owned, I would expect a sponsor from Audible anyway because we don't deserve it.
We don't deserve any sponsors, but we're gonna get an email from Raid Shadow Legends if we get any type of following anyway.
Yes!
And I expect to immediately accept it and then give us the least amount of effort possible for it.
I can't wait to sell Raycon earbuds and then never use them myself.
Remember,
None of us have to
Raycon,
pray about this.
we're definitely on your side, and we'll accept any sponsorships as long as they're not from big companies. Actually, wait, Raycon's a
Raycon.
big company, isn't it? As long as it's not from Amazon, you heard it here first. We'll accept any sponsorships. We're sponsorship sluts. We're fine with it. Give us money.
I'm gonna
Okay.
sell my mouth for money. Okay, let's get started.
I mean, you can already do that. I don't think it's legal here, though.
Sell your mouth
Oh,
for money? Depends on what the mouth is doing.
I hope that's as worse as this recording's gonna get.
Oh, no, it's... Okay, no. Chapter 2 of Blood Drop, the Assassination Envelope of 2017, Water Gun Emoji, by ManagedSnakeMischief. Chapter 2. Fire emoji, trident emoji, fire emoji, everyone hates Becky, sick emoji, thumbs down emoji, vomiting emoji. Why do they even have a vomiting emoji?
Fucking Becky.
God, Becky.
Oh
Who the
my
fuck
gosh,
likes
Becky.
Becky? Fucking Becky. Summary. I do not own any of the characters from Harry Potter or the Twilight series. Yes, we're doing this again. I'm going to read this for every chapter of this fic we read. Or the Twilight series. Oh wait, no, I read that. Whatever. One take. I borrowed characters from J.K. Rowling, the Donald Trump brand, and by Stephanie Myers, respectively. I simply borrowed their characters from the creator Sandbox and gave them... Sandbox, and gave them... And then gave them... Okay! Alright. And then gave them back slightly more used, abused, and less innocent. I in no way profit from this. Truly,
We don't
we are
either.
among equals. True summary. 3 Arabian models go to Hermione and Ron Weasley's apartment and kidnap Ron. Is it going to be his lucky day or his worst nightmare? Period. Luna doesn't like Bella Swan and calls her Becky, much to her annoyance. So that first sentence was like, there were 2 sentences there. I'm not sure I made that clear. Look, it's just really awkwardly worded, okay?
I am
course.
disappointed that Luna's best roast of Bella Swan is calling Bella Swan Becky. Like,
Right?
He's-
There are
Actually, a
so
paper
many.
doll.
Having read some of the Twilight books, I will not elaborate on this. Having read the Twilight books, there are so many better roasts you could give. Actually, now that I think about it, there aren't many, considering that Bella Swan isn't really a character. Becky.
I think
Just
Luna
sort of
was
a-
just having a bad day, and that's like the best they could come up with.
Yeah. Okay, on to the fic.
Start of chapter 2. Ron Weasley is sitting on a plastic-wrapped sofa, violently stuffing his face with sandwiches and chips. Getting food all over himself. The sofa and any space or corner the food could be flung onto.
Honestly,
All of
mood.
All of a sudden, 3 Arabian models appear with a thunderous crack. Ron thinks to himself this must be his lucky day. He reaches over to the Arabian model in blue sundress. Wow, you 3 are certainly are pretty. Are you 3 looking for a threesome or an orgy?
Trigger warning! Oh,
Trigger warning below! Trigger warning!
warning
Anyway,
below!
This
Anyway.
chapter includes probably violence.
Okay,
and
anyway.
yelling.
If you are expecting the voices to stay in any way consistent, you are in the wrong place.
I'm gonna
Anyway,
keep my
trigger
voice
warning
consistent.
below!
Trigger warning below.
Are you though?
Beware.
You guys good?
I think that blew
We're
out my
good.
voice.
We're good. Yeah,
Pull
this
your
is
other
why you
headphones,
do the
shut up while
vocal
you try to
warm-ups.
Okay.
Try to narrate here. Hermione rolls her eyes as she flicks her wand at him,
Wingardium Leviosa.
levitating Ron in the air and slamming him into everything in the apartment as she waves her wand about. She then flicked her wand at him again,
Gagrimos.
causing his mouth to become filled with dirty socks as mouth gag materialized, fastening itself around Ron's head, so every time he vomited, he just choked on his own vomit, or swallowed it.
Delightful. I have this
But I-
sinking feeling that the author's getting off on this.
That's not
I
a
mean,
question. That's
yeah.
the obviously
We assumed
100% what's happening.
You heard the description of their outfits last chapter?
Yeah, I guess the violence goes hand in hand with that. That is around the level we're dealing with here.
She said, releasing the enchantments after a couple of minutes, leaving him gasping on the floor. Oh, I'm Ron, aren't I?
Yeah, you've claimed that role. I used to be Ron, now it's you. You have to deal with Ron.
You can do like kind of a quiet scream if you don't want the whole house to.
Or just say it normally. We can just like put alright.
In your
For
most
context,
eloquent.
overuse of capital letters is happening again.
Oh, yeah.
Multiple explanation
this is yelled.
points.
Several. Well, only 2 this one, but several in the next few. Leaving him gasping for air on the floor. What the fuck, bitch? Ron screamed, gasping for air and vomiting violently onto the floor.
Yeah,
Restrain
seems like
us.
Wow, not even trying with the Latin this time.
restraint. Oh, isn't there like a specific spell in the books for doing this exact thing?
Yeah,
It's
they did
not
not read
restraint.
Pottermore.
Wingardium, fuck you. Alright.
Vomiting blood violently on the floor. I'm glad to see that the tendency to use the same word twice in a sentence is still around.
Yep. Hermione muttered, waving her wand at him and causing invisible ropes to bind his hands and feet and his back, behind his back. This is for being a Yeah.
I think that's my line.
Yeah.
This is for being a
Stop
horrible
stealing our
husband.
lines.
I have a line. This is I'm taking this very seriously, if you can't tell by my voice. Okay.
Are you back?
Discord died. Oh no.
Oh no, it's all falling apart. We're being punished for our sins.
Is it? I hope Craig is still recording them.
Yeah, their
It
nickname
should be.
says. His nickname? Well, it's a robot. Does it have pronouns?
Craig
All I
isn't
know is
asking
it
for
slides into my DMs every time we finish recording, and I.
Ah, okay. Craig, next time you slide into our DMs, my DMs, your DMs, our DMs,
our
just
DMs.
tell us your pronouns.
This is for being a horrible husband and a sack of dog shit.
Hermione screamed. I don't even know you, lady! Ron said, fearfully confused.
Alright, what accent should I do for this? I can do bad accents or Southern. A bad Southern accent.
Well, you gotta do a bad accent for this one, because I was Luna last time, but I accidentally stole Ron, so please trade.
Transylvanian! As in, like, cheesy vampire, not actual Transylvanian. I've never heard a Transylvanian person speak. So I assume this is... without any context, I'm just going to assume they all sound exactly like Dracula from the cheesy, like, 60s movies. 60s? Whatever.
Okay.
Oh my god, Hermione! I'm so proud of you!
Luna shouts.
He's had that coming for a while! Missing quotation.
Hermione? Ron sputtered.
The one and only.
Hermione said as she allowed her features to morph into their original form for a minute before turning back into an Arabian model.
Wait,
Why
the
are
jig
you
is
turning
up!
into
The jig is up! Why are you still...
What?
Author
Are you
gets
just
off
into
on it.
that? Is her mind... Okay.
Yeah, the unrelenting horniness of this fanfiction strikes again. Also, we haven't actually seen Ron do anything bad. Like, sure, sloppy eater, and apparently he's threatened her with a knife, but I don't trust this version of Hermione.
Me neither.
I think
She's
Ron might be
overtrying to
innocent.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh wait, no, he was going to go cheat on his wife just a couple seconds ago.
Oh,
With
yeah.
3 random ladies he never met before, and...
Just
I mean,
appeared in his living room.
like, if that happened to me, I wouldn't immediately assume, oh, I'm getting my dick wet today. No, I'd probably be a lot more surprised.
Yeah. I'm sorry, I really am. Ron started begging.
Sorry doesn't get you much in this life, Ronald. Remember I received
That
an
sounds
O
weird.
in... an O in Transfiguration? Let's see what I can do. Fish Ogomi. What is that spell? Fish Ogomi.
Fishogomi.
She said as she waved her wand over his head, making his head and torso half into a fish, causing Ron to begin to suffocate.
Wait, half into a fish?
It's a
He's
reverse
now
mermaid.
A reverse mermaid.
Reverse mermaid. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. He's a reverse. Okay, that makes sense. I was like thinking like vertically split down the middle, like just half trout, half person, one leg, half a flipper.
Well,
It's
causing
not
Ron
that
to begin
hard.
to suffocate as he only has fills to breathe with.
Not
Fills.
gills, fills.
That's what the author said. I have to fulfill the author's intent.
Yeah, not every like sentence we say weirdly is in the actual fan fiction, but a couple of them are.
That one is. She followed the spell with another flick of her wand.
Crucio. Wow, which is not
Misspelled.
Crucio, mind you. It's just Crucio.
Don't you
Causing
have to
Ron
like?
to flop around in intense pain while slowly
Don't
suffocating.
you actually like?
Trigger
want to
warning
cause
above!
serious-
There's a trigger warning
Oh, right.
above!
Okay, yeah. Maybe not keep all the trigger warning shouting. Let's hold off on
I'm
that
in a
for a
shed.
minute.
I can be as loud as I want.
My
Okay,
ears
yeah.
don't appreciate it.
Well, I mean,
Oh.
my ears don't appreciate any of this, but
We're only like 2 feet away from each other, right? Or like less than a foot. I don't know. Space is weird in hell.
or wherever we are.
Is this hell, or is this just some sort of ambiguous void? I'm not really certain.
Let's go with
Um,
ambiguous void.
It's unclear.
It's not
Sure,
quite a
there are
void.
the
There's
screams of the damned, but, you
a
know.
lot of geometric shapes just floating everywhere. I don't fucking know.
Yes, the souls of the geodes.
It's Hestia talking. Actually,
Hestia!
my dinner's here, so we're gonna pause for a second. Be right back.
So,
Sorry, you're just gonna have to cut this out, dude.
Or not,
We're
we
gonna-
can have
we're
like
gonna-
a bit of
Here.
an intermission.
We're just all right.
There you go.
All right.
Intermission!
Just listen
Now
for the
ti-
clap,
now's
and then
time
you
for
can
the-
cut it.
No. We're not cutting it. This is all going in.
We're not cutting any of this.
All right.
This is all going in the video.
All right.
So
Now
how are
that
you?
they're gone, I'm doing good. I'm not doing good. I'll be honest. In this, like you'd think it'd be
Shed.
terrifying, but you kind of get used to this sort of whatever this place is.
All right, let's go over what we've established so far. You're in a shed, and we're all in the same place, but neither of us are in a shed.
Yes. It's non-Euclidean geometry. Anything goes.
Anything
Okay,
goes.
so I lied. They
Oh,
aren't
okay.
home yet.
We were just
Okay,
having a brief
intermission cut.
intermission discussing the state of being we are in. We were just having a brief
Or
intermission
lack thereof.
discussing the state of being we are
Oh,
in.
I need to write this
Or
down so I
lack
can
thereof.
draw things, huh? Oh, I need to write this down so I can draw things,
Non-Euclidean space. One of us is in a shed. The rest of us aren't. Non-Euclidean space. One of
Though
us
we
is in
do
a
share a
shed. The
body.
rest of us aren't.
And we
Do
have,
we have
to
multiple
establish
heads? We do
as
share a body.
and we have to establish as many contradicting facts as possible.
Yes.
And there's geometric shapes floating around.
Yes, the souls of all those shapes that got damned to hell for their sins of
Every
shady
time you push
nature.
Control Z in a drawing program.
Yeah, that's where they all end up. You're sending them down here with us. Think about it next time. Do you have any idea how many Blender cubes we have down here?
God, so many.
Is that a Utah teapot? What's going on?
Okay. Where were we? Not too long now. We don't need him to go insane before we have some real fun with him.
Oh,
Again,
she's
accent is
now.
gonna change.
Hestia says to Hermione.
Valid point. We should use them for a couple of practice runs.
She flicked her wand once more, saying,
Finite
How do
incantium
you say that?
petrificus totalis.
"Run,
You
Okay.
say it
body."
finite. Okay.
Finate?
Finite incantanium petrificus totalis.
Random capitalization.
Yeah, they are. That's a title, don't you know?
Listen,
yes.
if we stop,
The spell's
if we
title.
stop at every grammar error, we're gonna be here all day.
That is kind of the idea, yes.
Uh,
Okay,
Time
anyway.
is a
Oh,
flat
now
circle.
they're here. Why? Who did I hear before then?
A ghost. You heard a ghost.
God. Probably. Well, now the food's here.
It was probably one of those geometric shapes. Alright, go get your food.
That smells. Sorry, y'all.
We'll stay here.
This is all
tend
going
over
in.
our
This is all going in.
tend over our crop of horrifying monstrosities.
Waiting. Intermission, what? Waiting. It's an intermission, what? Waiting. It's an intermission, what? Waiting. Yeah.
It's Taco Tuesday.
Ooh!
It's all. Every day's Taco Tuesday in hell.
Isn't it Taco Friday?
Yeah, it might be Taco Thursday.
I haven't looked at the
Thursday.
calendar in years.
Or is it Shriek Day?
Unclear.
I think it's always Shriek Day.
If we get popular, our wiki is going to be more complicated than the Bim Bam wiki. Have you read that thing? It's insane.
I'm scared.
I refuse to on principle.
It's insane in a better way than what we read here.
Oh, so we can't read it then.
We can't read it here.
We can't read it here. These people don't deserve it.
No.
That's what happens when you
anyway.
try to create a cohesive narrative with bits.
It really is.
Cohesive narrative.
We haven't seen one of those in years.
All right.
Look at where we are. Does this place look like it has a cohesive narrative? Does this place look like it has any cohesion of any sort?
Any monologue?
Surprise! It's a metaphor for bad fan fiction.
Everything's a metaphor.
Everything is a metaphor.
All
Hell is
right.
bad fan fiction.
Finite incantatum petrificus totas.
Ron's body returning to normal and stiffens in a petrified, shocked look of horror.
I gotta love how the tenses are just constantly changing. Past tense, future tense,
Tenses are
present
hard.
tense.
When I tried to write, I had such a hard time with that.
Shrinko de humani. Okay, they aren't even trying with that.
That isn't. Yeah, is okay.
Shrinko de Mayo.
Shrinko de Maya. No, that's a
Shrinko
different
de
spell.
Mayo.
Hermione says, flicking her wand at Ron and shrinking him to palm size.
I mean, coming up with Harry Potter spells isn't that hard. You just write a word in a Latin translator, and
Mm-hmm.
that's it. That's all you do.
They did less than that.
Yeah, they came up
They
with
added
gibberish.
O and I to the end of normal English words.
It's like people trying
It's
to
the-
make up
It's the
Spanish
pig
words in
Latin
a
of
racist
spell
way.
creation.
She then picks him up and looks over at Luna.
Can we place him in
Is
your
that
makeup
Luna?
bag for now until we get to America?
Let's see, what? Oh, right. Sure! Although going for a ride in Hestia's makeup bag would be more eventful for him, as she has more stuff in her bag.
Luna says cheerfully, pulling out a makeup bag from her blue purse.
Nah, as fun as that'd be, I need him somewhat in one piece.
Hermione said as she unzipped the makeup bag, stuffed Ron into it, and casts
Buffindo!
onto
That's-
the bag before giving it back to Luna.
Just in case he gets noisy. I'm doing like a smoker voice now.
Hermione's been smoking 3 packs a day since she joined the ministry. Graduation
I'm
was
an
rough
Ara-
on her.
Arabian model getting high on that shisha. Okay.
Oh, right, they still look like Arabian models, because that's the author's fetish.
That's the author's fetish is going to be a catchphrase now.
Yeah, once we get popular enough, we'll put it on a shirt. We're not arrogant. What's this
This is
about
not
this
gonna be
Icarus kid?
To be fair, the other side of Icarus was go too low and you sink into the sea.
So what
I
you're
have
saying is
power.
we should be as arrogant as physically possible, otherwise we'll drown.
God.
I don't think we're ever going to finish this fanfic at this point.
I know.
Let's keep going!
It's your line!
It's my line?
Yeah.
Okay, back to our road trip.
Luna says excitedly before grabbing her makeup bag with Ron inside and tosses it into her purse. She then grabs Hermione in Hestia's arms and apparates away with the two. The 3 witches appear in a lavish garden outside a small white cottage.
Fitting place, alright?
Luna says, grabbing her identically morphed sisters' faces.
They all look the same.
Uh-huh. They're
And
pretending
they're
to be
all
triplets.
Arabian models.
They're triplets.
And they're all dressed in fetish gear.
No, they're just in sundresses.
Oh, right, no, the fetish gear was... Wait, no, they did change into fetish gear, didn't they? Like,
No,
I
they're
mean,
in
theoretically, anything
stilettos
could be
and
fetish gear.
color-coded. They're in nude stilettos and color-coded dresses.
okay.
Come on, pay attention to the physical descriptions.
I still make the argument that that is fetish gear.
They are clearly doing an Arabian Heathers AU.
Yeah.
Arabian Heather's Harry Potter American politics. Horrifying abomination. AU. Pitting place, right?
Sure. Luna says, grabbing her identically morphed sister's faces. Which one of us
Also
had-
mine.
Yeah.
Who? Yeah. Wait, what did I give Hestia?
Southern.
Totes.
Hestia says, chuckling and rolling her eyes before following Luna and her other sister into the house.
Espers, sweetheart, I missed you.
Luna says she runs up to Jasper, jumping in his arms as she twirls her around, kissing her.
I'll get this next one.
Okay.
Barf! Eddie! What are we doing out here again?
Isabella Swan asks her boyfriend impatiently.
Oh, we're here at the Twilight characters.
Oh, wow, that came out of nowhere.
Well, we were warned about it.
Only
Are we
kind
gonna
of.
get any explanation for why they're here?
were-
No.
It's like the Marvel Cinematic Universe, I think. Okay.
I'm going to ask you two's permission. Should I do my Pinkie Pie voice for this one?
Yes.
If you
Alright.
must.
Bells, Luna had a vision saying she would be needed out here and help liberate your sisters and do our nation a great service. Whatever she means by that.
I think we skipped a line.
No.
I think Pinkie Pie is a terrorist.
Pinkie Pie's a terrorist, oh god!
Come on, Dash!
What's your problem, terrorists?
I could also do a bad Mickey Mouse.
There's no
that's
consistency.
the line we're on because Isabel Swan asked her boyfriend impatiently. It was before it.
Oh, alright.
To help liberate her sister and do our nation a great service. Whatever she means by that. But we follow her visions as we do with Alice's.
I don't care about the
Think that's-
Looney Tunes visions.
Luna walks in chuckling.
Who's this Looney Tunes? She sounds like a total drag.
She said...
Alright, Valley
Exaggerate.
Girl like. Should I try
No.
Should I try
No,
that
no,
again?
it's-
Should I try to
Staying
do
in!
an
It's
impression?
staying in! You are not. Nope.
I was just gonna
You got married
ask if I was gonna have to do an
Transylvania, you're gonna
impression of
stick with
Dracula.
Transylvania. Oh, wait, never mind. I like this.
She said...
Who is this Looney Tunes? She, sounds like a total drag.
She said, exaggerated and Valley Girl-like.
Oh, it's my future sister-in-law. They follow all her crazy visions, yet she talks about invisible creatures only she can see. Doesn't seem like someone worth listening to, more like someone who's in need of psychiatric help.
Bella continued complaining.
To be honest, everyone involved in this probably needs psychiatric help.
Us included.
In universe and out of universe. If you are listening to this video, seek help.
And get us help,
Go find
too.
something better.
Get us help too if you can find a way to deliver it to the ambiguous void.
Do you think there's therapists in the ambiguous void? We're on our own out here.
There's only shapes.
Only shapes and bad fan fiction and
And
recording
Doug.
software.
Have you guys not
We
met
don't
Doug?
talk about Doug. We don't
Okay.
talk about Doug. Oh, but Becky, it is you that needs the help if you can't recognize your own future sister-in-law.
Luna said, morphing back into her original form before allowing her features to change back and match her sister's behind her.
Why was that a question?
My name is not Becky!
Bella screeched as she charged at Luna.
Wow, escalation.
Wait, did I just give Edward from Twilight a Pinkie Pie voice?
Yes.
Oh, I love that for him. Good for him. Okay, continue.
Good for him.
Wait, it's my turn. Luna then flicked her hand wandlessly as she said the spell in her head, causing Bella to be slammed into the nearest wall, then ceiling. Luna rolled
Wow.
rolled her chocolate-colored eyes, and her eyes as the bloody form that was Bella fell from the ceiling and to the floor with a crunch.
Edward, you really need to get track of your pets.
Luna tutted at him. I really want to be mad, but she really had that coming, Edward said sadly.
Weird line, paragraph break thing.
No, it's an awkward pause.
Is-
It's your line, though.
It's the line, and we've crossed it.
Boo!
Oh, God.
Hey, just find yourself some other human or magical thing to bond with. Because her blood sings to you doesn't... Just because her blood sings to you doesn't make her the one.
Luna said, rolling her eyes. Hestia walked gracefully to Luna's side and said haughtily,
Whoever told you about that concept is sorely mistaken, and the information is way outdated. Vampology has come so far since that stupid concept.
Hermione walked over to Luna's other side with her know-it-all attitude.
25 years outdated, to be exact.
Snapping her fingers in a Z formation.
Why?
Dump that human.
You three are also humans, I say to the characters in the fiction. I think I'm losing it, guys.
They're wizards.
They're wizards? Wizards are humans, right? Like in the books.
It's kind of vaguely like yes and no. They're like, because the author is a horrible person, she considers them like better? I don't know. It's unclear.
Are wizards mutants? Are we doing an X-Men storyline? Okay.
No, stop that thought immediately. We do not
X-Men
need another X-Men AU. We do not need another X-Men AU. There are enough.
Are you saying that because you want to write one now?
No, I don't. No. And you can't prove anything.
The look in your eyes says otherwise.
We're never going to finish this.
Oh,
Dump
it's my
that
line.
human.
I'm so sorry. You don't even know her. And Luna, who are these people anyways? I thought you were helping your sisters, Edward said, confused.
Okay, so there are no commas in this entire fic, I've noticed.
Commas are hard, okay?
They're not that hard.
No, it's semicolons that are actually difficult.
Just sprinkle in the commas randomly and hope it's right.
Same.
You know what? Actually, this is better. This is better than that. They are my sisters. We can all morph our appearance how we please. We all blood adopted each other halfway through second year, thus making us all related at a DNA level. We now share what's known as the metamorphagus ability, which is fancy speak for we can alter our forms at will.
Luna
Wait,
said
second year? So they did this, during the Chamber
13.
of Secrets?
Yeah.
13 years old.
Who taught them how to do this? Did they even know Luna at this point?
No. She doesn't appear in the books for until I want to say the third one. Luna said in her dreamlike tone.
Dreamlike meaning like Dracula.
Of course.
What's
Of course.
This next line might change your minds on the whole vampire thing. Who's gonna be voicing Jasper?
I thought we...
Change or reinforce? We have to do a different... I think it was I think it was you, Diamond.
Was I Jasper?
I don't think
actually,
Jasper's
has
been
he had a
introduced
line yet?
He hasn't.
Okay, you're Jasper then, Diamond.
Oh boy. I only have 2 voices though. don't know what to do.
Do an
a
offensive
monotone.
accent.
An offensive.
An offensive monotone.
Oh, I
Do
was
an
gonna say I
Arabian
was gonna do a Russian accent.
No, do that.
Russia. I thought that was your vampiric ability. Jasper interjected.
Not everyone gets those silly, and not even close to what ability I received. It'll come in handy later, trust me. So they're vampires.
Luna giggled, kissing Jasper.
I feel like this could have been mentioned earlier.
It was in the tags.
It was?
Yeah. Jasper looked at her more confused than ever. Alright, love. I look forward to seeing it eventually. Whenever you decide to show it off. Then he chuckles. Besides, you need to feed, dear.
To a true Aspers.
The Dracula thing. This is just...
I'm prophetic.
I support this ship purely for the voices.
I need to narrate, but I'm dying a little bit. I can't breathe. Luna said, cheerfully skipping towards the door.
Wait, what?
Hermione
Wait,
and
we
Hestia.
should-
Oh yeah.
Oh wait, no, you voice both characters. Wait, no, I voiced Hestia. Okay, let's try that. 3. Wait, what? Oh, okay.
We're just gonna have to
leave
line it up
Sorry.
in post.
Yeah, line it up in post. We'll be
Like-
fine.
Oh,
Do it in post.
poor old
Skip it in
me.
post.
I suppose
so
you also
sorry.
just want me to put in some background music. Okay. No.
Hermione and Hestia
I think
said
that-
together. This is you, Davey.
Oh my god.
Yes.
Oh yeah, I'm a vampire. I forgot to mention it, I suppose. Before you ask, my eyes are red, and when I got the change done. I can change my eye color at will. I had the change done shortly after mine and Asper's wedding. I would
Luna-
like to note that everything I read there was as written. I made no mistakes. These are the author's mistakes. Also,
Or the
oh
author's
my
opinion.
god.
Luna said casually.
Before you go feed.
Hermione said as though she were trying to wrap her mouth around the words.
Can I get Ronnykins back? I'm sure being in a house of vampires with 2 witches, he won't get far.
I'm reminded of that video. That
The first one we released?
No, the meme. I like a woman that can absolutely destroy me. I feel like that's the vibe the author's going for here.
Yeah.
And if they're not, that's the vibe they're giving off.
Well, it's your line.
Okay.
Oh yeah, here you go.
Oh yeah, here you go, sis.
Luna says, pulling Ron out of her purse and handing him to her. At this point, Bella regains consciousness. She then curls up in a ball, screeching and pointing at the miniature red head.
What in the flying fuck is that fucking thing?
Okay.
Hestia looks at her and rolls her eyes.
Luna, do they really expect that squeamish thing to become a vampire? They'll have to kill her and she'll never make it if she reacts like that and whines at everything. Also, to answer your question, that's a human wizard that's been shrunking. Is that... Okay.
I think it's
No, that's
narration,
narrator.
But there's
Okay.
quote.
The quote is misplaced. It should be... They missed a quote and... Did they
Hell.
write this all as one paragraph and add the breaks
Punctuation.
later?
I think so.
Okay. Not okay. Good to know.
Hermione interrupts Hestia's explanation.
Becky, or whatever, if you know what's good for you, you'll mind your own business.
Well, as nice as this is, Aspers and I really need to go feed, so we will be taking our leave.
Luna said, practically dragging Jasper out the front door.
Bye, 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 bye.
She said in a sing-song tone as she exited the cottage.
That was too much effort for that.
Eddie, tell them my name's not Becky. It's no fair.
Bella said in her tantrum. Edward rolled his eyes. And Becky, if you quit whining and freaking out every other time something supernatural happens, and before you say you don't remember when you screamed and cried when I showed you that I glitter like Tinkerbell in the sunlight.
Does Tinkerbell glitter?
Yeah, she's covered in fairy dust.
All right.
If you want to talk about unfair, if you want to talk about unfair, I glitter while other vampires turn to dust in sunlight.
You're taking their side!
Bella screeched.
There's an exclamation point there, by the way.
Bella
instead of,
screeched!
Oh, you're a Glampire.
That is incredibly dumb.
That is the best pun in this. This is the best part of the fic. We can stop here. That's the
All
fic,
right.
y'all. We're done.
That's
We
the end
could
of
stop
part-
here,
Wrap it up.
but we
Let's
won't.
just stop here. Let's literally stop here mid-sentence with like 3 paragraphs left in the fic. Actually, there's a lot left in this chapter. There's a lot left in this chapter, actually. I'm
There's
too much
scrolling
left
down.
in this.
There is a ton. We are actually stopping here at Glampire. I am not...
Yeah, we're stopping
Oh.
here at Glampire and then putting a part 2 of chapter 2.
Yeah.
Part 2.
And then
Okay,
we'll split
I'll
that
put
in
it-
half and then have chapter 2, part 2, part 2. And then we'll
And then
split
we're
that
gonna
in
never
half.
release... And we're never gonna release Half-Life 3.
Yeah, we've got a cage down here. We're holding it for ransom.
Mm.
Give us your money.
Or
Yeah,
don't.
we don't
It's up to
actually
you.
have... We don't actually have Half-Life 3 here. We just have Half-Life Alyx 3. It's sort of like the Diet Coke of Half-Life 3.
But you definitely still want it and will definitely pay
Yes.
us for it.
Yes.
I just did finger guns at the screen. This is an audio thing.
Don't worry, they get the vibe.
I did them silently.
We'll psionically project it into their mind.
Yeah.
Our powers are beyond your comprehension. Here in the
I can't-
ambiguous void.
I can't tell
that-
if we're driving them insane or if the fanfic is driving them insane.
I mean,
It could be
is there
both.
really a difference?
It's all a metaphor.
Our powers are so incomprehensible that even we don't comprehend them.
You guys want tacos?
Yes, please.
Okay.
Yes.
One for you. Got to get it.
I can't reach it. I
Damn.
can't reach it.
Sucks for you.
I can't.
Hey,
I
I mean-
can't.
I can reach it and I don't have arms.
Okay,
I
that's
love,
enough of that.
I just like drinking tacos. Don't at me.
Don't add us.
Don't add us.
Welcome.
Sam brings
Or
up-
do add us.
Do add us.
If you
We'll
add us,
just-
welcome.
expect response.
Welcome to the end of whatever the fuck this is.
Oh yeah, how's social media management going?
We have no social media yet. Our
Well,
I
AO3
don't
account
think we-
just got made.
I don't even know if we have internet. Like, we're just uploading this to somewhere.
We're giving it. We upload these to cassette tapes, hand them to the shapes, and then presume the shapes will do what we want with them.
Yes.
It seems to be working.
Remember to like, comment, and subscribe.
Smash that bell with a sledgehammer. Any bells you own, put them under the sledgehammer. Smash them. That is an order. That bell? You see that bell? Smash it.
You can contact us at Screaming Into the Void in Existential Terror.
Yeah. Any fix
Con-
suggestions? Leave them in the comments. We might get to them.
If you can't access the comments, leave them in the dark for more than 24 hours and don't look at them.
We hope you got what you deserve. That one blender cube though, he's given us a side eye. I don't trust him.
Fuck the blender cubes. Ever since they unionized, they've been insufferable.
Why don't we get to
Yeah.
unionize? Call.
You have to have more than one person to unionize.
Yeah.
Bullshit.
You need 4 people to unionize, and none of us want anything to do with Doug.
Yeah.
We don't talk about Doug.
I'm sorry. How am I supposed to express my hate? Okay, whatever.
In silent, seething rage.